All right, Eznerr. What about him, you may ask? What happened, and why am I mad at him, you may say? Well, it goes pretty deep. Eznerr is, or at least was, someone I considered a friend. And a while ago, he asked me to edit a video for him, and I, of course, agreed to do it. I was willing to help him out, and because I considered him a friend, I even gave him a discount for the editing work. I wasn't trying to make some huge profit off of him, I was just trying to help someone I know. And just to be safe, I also put my name in the credits. Nothing crazy, just a simple credit for the work I had done. I even commented that it was a pleasure to work with him. At the time, I genuinely meant that, but that quickly changed, or slowly changed, however you want to put it. And before I get into anything else, I just want to make something very, very clear. This video is not an invitation for anyone to harass Eznerr. I don't want people sending him threats. I don't want people spamming his messages. I don't want people insulting him, doxing him, or trying to start some massive internet war. Please don't do that. The situation is already bad enough, and turning it into a giant, harassment campaign isn't going to make anything better. Anyway, let's get into what happened. At some point, we ended up getting into an argument, and during that argument, he said some stuff that was really disturbing and disgusting to me. And before I say the things that he said, I'll put a timestamp on screen. If you're under 18 and, I'm going to say something really bad here. If you simply don't want to hear anything sexual, intimate, or otherwise weird, you can just skip ahead. I'm not going to go into unnecessary detail, but I do need to explain what happened because this is the reason the situation escalated as much as it did. He made comments about my body and my sexuality. He called me a femboy. He made completely disgusting accusations involving my family, including claiming that I had something, oh my gosh, this is so hard to say, that I had done something sexual with my own sister, dude. And just to be completely clear, that is vile. I don't even want to imagine something like that. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. It's not something you just casually throw at somebody during an argument. He also made claims that he watched me doing private things, along with many other comments that I'm not even going to repeat here. There were a lot of them. And eventually it got to the point where I didn't want anything to do with the situation anymore, right? So when I got home, one of the first things I did is I asked him to take the video down immediately in the comments. I also deleted my comment where I had said that it was a pleasure working with him. And because everything that happened, I don't feel comfortable publicly associating myself with him anymore. And honestly, I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think that's unreasonable. If someone says extremely personal and disgusting things about you, especially after you've done work for them and try to help them, you're probably not going to feel very comfortable continuing to publicly associate yourself with that person. He eventually messaged me and apologized. And of course, I understand people can make mistakes. People can get angry. People can say things they don't mean. People can regret what they say. But at that point, I didn't want to hear it. And even now, I don't want to hear any of his excuses, any of his apologies. Now, I just wasn't interested in having some long conversation about forgiveness or excuses. I just wanted the video removed. That's it. I don't want revenge. I don't want his channel taken down. I don't want thousands of people attacking him. I wanted the video that I worked on removed. And that's where I want to make another request to everyone watching this. Please do not go and hate on him. Seriously, don't turn this into a situation where hundreds of people start flooding his comments with insults. Instead, if you feel like you absolutely have to say something, just use #RitoAsked remove this video. That's it. The purpose isn't to insult him. It's just to make it clear that I want the video removed. I just want it removed, dude. I'm trying to apply pressure for the video to come down without creating an even bigger problem. Because if everyone goes over there and starts screaming at him, he's just probably going to become more defensive, and then the situation just gets worse. I don't want that, dude. I don't want a bunch of lunatics showing up in his comments because of me. He'll probably kick my ass. Excuse the foul language, but I'm being serious. I don't want this turning into some ridiculous internet feud. I just want the video gone. And for this whole thing to be over. But unfortunately, there's one more thing I need to mention. And I don't know if I should say this or not, but all right, I'm gonna just say it. And this is something that actually made me seriously question how aggressive he can actually get, because apparently Eznerr hit one of my friends with a full water bottle several times. Not once, dude. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad if it was once. Don't get me wrong, it would be bad, but he did it several times. And according to my friend, his back ended up red and swollen afterwards. And what was the reason for it, dude? Like, why did he do that? Maybe he has a good reason. We were talking about hypothetical apocalypse scenarios. You know, like the classic question, if an apocalypse happened, what would you do on day 1? What about day 2? What about day 3? My friend made a joke saying that he already said what he would do on days 2 and 3. I mean, Eznerr, like, that he already said that, and, dude, alright, so he said day 1, and then we took a pause, and then, he said that, he joked. And then he snapped, dude. He snapped. Now, I'm not going to pretend I know exactly what was going through his head. Like, I'm not inside out, dude. I'm not inside out. I don't know what he was thinking, and I'm not going to make up some story about his intentions, but hitting somebody with a full water bottle multiple times over a joke is not something I consider normal behavior. I don't know. I'm not in my professional opinion, unprofessional, I mean. That's not normal. And it's not about one argument. It's not about one insult. It's not about the video, dude. It's about the fact that someone I considered a friend crossed several boundaries, said things that I found completely disgusting, and apparently has also been willing to get physically aggressive with other people. At some point, you gotta step back and say, okay, maybe I shouldn't be around this person anymore. And that's basically where I am right now. I'm not making this video because I want revenge. I'm not making this video because I want to destroy his reputation. I'm making it because I want to explain why I removed my comment, why I asked the video to get taken down, and why I don't want to continue working with him. I even gave him a discount because I considered him a friend. I edited the video because I wanted to help him. I credited myself because I did the work. And I even publicly said that it was a pleasure working with him. Then everything changed. So, yeah, that's the situation. If the video gets removed, great. That's genuinely all I want. And if you're watching this and you know Eznerr personally, I'm not going to ask you to have a war with him. I'm not asking you to threaten or insult him. Just understand why I don't want anything to do with the situation anymore. And to Eznerr, if you're somehow watching this, I don't want to fight. I don't want drama. I don't want revenge. I just want the video removed. And I want everyone to move the fuck on. That's it. So please don't harass him. Don't send threats. Don't go digging for personal information. Don't try to ruin his life, dude. Like, he's young. He's like, I'm not going to say his age, but he's like around my age. A bit younger. He has his whole life ahead of him. So if you comment anything at all, just keep it simple. Hashtag Rito asked to remove this video, then leave it alone. Hopefully this can just end here, because honestly, I'm tired of talking about it. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.